What if everything you believed about Jungkook and Taehyung was wrong? What if the silence, the rumors, and the shaken world tour plans were hiding a truth that could change everything? Before you read further, if you feel your heart racing already, don't stay silent like the world around Jungkook and Taehyung. Comment what you think is really happening, like this story if you feel the tension too, and subscribe so you don't miss the moment when the truth finally explodes. What if the calm you see right now is not peace, but the breath taken before a storm speaks? What if Jungkook and Taehyung, two names that once sounded like music to millions, are standing at the edge of a decision that could shake everything they have built? Why is the world tour suddenly questioned? Why are fans whispering about betrayal? And why does the silence feel louder than any song they have ever sung? It started quietly, the most dangerous way for a storm to begin. No dramatic announcement, no clear denial, no confident promise. Just small signs that something was off. A schedule that shifted without explanation. A post that felt colder than usual. A smile that didn't quite reach the eyes. Fans noticed, because fans always do. They noticed the smallest changes, the tiniest pauses, the strange timing of silence. And from those tiny cracks, a huge question grew. Are Jungkook and Taehyung being treated unfairly? And if so, why are they not speaking? The world loves stories of heroes, but it forgets that heroes are still human. Jungkook and Taehyung are not just names on posters. They are young men who have given their youth, their energy, their privacy, and sometimes even their pain to the stage. They have smiled when tired, laughed when exhausted, and stood tall even when the pressure could break anyone else. So when whispers of unfair treatment began to spread, it didn't sound like empty gossip. It sounded like a warning. Fans started connecting dots that no one officially explained. Why did certain plans disappear without a word? Why did the world tour, something that should be shouted proudly, suddenly feel uncertain? Why did it seem like decisions were being made around Jungkook and Taehyung instead of with them? Every unanswered question became fuel for a fire that no one could control anymore. And then came the feeling of being cheated. Not just cheated in money or contracts, but cheated in respect. Cheated in voice. Cheated in the right to be heard. Fans began to say it out loud. Jungkook and Taehyung are being wronged. Some said they were being pushed. Some said they were being silenced. Some said they were being used. But everyone agreed on one thing. This silence is not normal. What hurts the most is not knowing. When idols speak, even bad news feels lighter because it is honest. But when idols are silent, the imagination becomes cruel. Fans imagine the worst. They imagine arguments behind closed doors, tears that no camera sees, anger that has nowhere to go. They imagine Jungkook looking at his phone, reading messages from fans begging him to speak, and not being able to answer. They imagine Taehyung smiling in public while breaking in private. Is that what is really happening? Or is the truth even more shocking than we can imagine? Every era of music has its turning point, the moment when everything changes. Some artists fall. Some rise higher. Some disappear. Some return stronger. The question is, where are Jungkook and Taehyung standing right now? Are they at the edge of collapse, or at the door of a new beginning? Fans call this moment the new chapter. But new chapters are scary. New chapters mean something old must end. What is ending right now? Is it trust? Is it patience? Is it silence? Or is it a system that no longer fits the people inside it? The world tour is the biggest symbol of this tension. A world tour is not just concerts. It is a promise. A promise that artists will meet their fans. A promise that music will travel across borders. A promise that dreams will become real in stadiums full of light. So when fans start asking, will the world tour even happen? It means that promise is shaking. Some say the tour is delayed. Some say it is being changed. Some say it is being controlled in ways that hurt the artists. But no one gives a clear answer. And every day without an answer feels like betrayal. Not just to fans, but to Jungkook and Taehyung themselves, who have always spoken about how much the stage means to them. Imagine training your whole life to sing, to dance, to perform, to connect, and then feeling like the very thing you love is being taken away or twisted. Imagine knowing millions of people are waiting for you, and not being allowed to tell them what is happening. That kind of silence is not peaceful. It is painful. Fans began to speak because they felt Jungkook and Taehyung could not. Hashtags appeared. Messages spread. Videos analyzed every second of their appearances. Every glance, every pause, every breath became a clue. People asked, "Did you see his eyes? Did you hear the way he said that word? Why did he look away?" In a world full of noise, fans tried to read the language of silence. And sometimes silence speaks louder than words. There was a moment, small but powerful, when Jungkook's expression changed during an appearance. It was not dramatic. It was not obvious. But to fans who have watched him grow, it felt different. Like something heavy was sitting in his chest. Around the same time, Taehyung posted something that felt more poetic than usual, more emotional, like a message wrapped in art. Fans asked themselves, is this a hint? Is this a cry for help? Or are we imagining pain because we are scared? That is the danger of love. When you love someone deeply, you feel their pain even when they don't say it. Some people tried to dismiss everything. They said fans were overreacting. They said silence is normal. They said artists need rest. And yes, rest is important. Privacy is important. But this did not feel like rest. This felt like something unfinished, something unsaid, something wrong. The word cheated became louder. Cheated by a system that promises dreams but sometimes delivers chains. Cheated by decisions made in rooms where Jungkook and Taehyung might not even be present. Cheated by schedules that change without explanation. Cheated by silence that feels forced, not chosen. What if Jungkook wants to speak but cannot? What if Taehyung has something important to say, but is told to wait? And how long can anyone wait before their heart breaks? History is full of artists who were silenced until they couldn't take it anymore. Some exploded in anger. Some disappeared quietly. Some came back with stories that shocked the world. Could Jungkook and Taehyung be standing at that same dangerous line right now? Fans are afraid, not just for the music, but for the people. Because behind the fame are two human beings who feel, who doubt, who get tired, who get hurt. And when millions of people care about you, every wound feels bigger. The new chapter everyone talks about might not be pretty at first. New chapters often begin with confusion, with loss, with pain. But they also carry the possibility of freedom, the possibility of truth, the possibility of voices finally being heard. So what will happen next? Will Jungkook and Taehyung finally speak? Will they break the silence and tell the world what has really been happening? Or will the system speak for them again, with words that don't belong to their hearts? Some fans believe the silence itself is a strategy, that something big is coming, that when they speak, it will not be small, it will not be careful, it will be honest, emotional, and impossible to ignore. Others fear the opposite, that the silence will stretch until people stop asking, until the pain becomes normal. But fans refuse to stop asking. Because love does not stay quiet when someone you love might be hurting. Every day, new theories appear. Some say Jungkook is angry.